All right, welcome everyone to the Hollis after party. Stephanie Helms is also joining us. She's popped in and out a couple of times because I don't know what you're playing, Hollis, but it's making a racket.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
Anyway, she kept having issues with the sound syncing and stuff like that, so she's gonna keep rebooting until she gets it right. We're having some of these. That still makes me laugh, and whenever I see the intro and stuff like that, I always get a kick out of that shit too, because there's some funny stuff in there. You can remember the scenes some of them that you see in there. I can actually remember what was being talked about, which made us laugh and stuff like that. So
a lot of it I can't. Like
really?
A lot of like when I see stuff, I just like, or even if I'll like hear a 5-minute clip from like a couple of years ago, I'm like, I have no recollection of this conversation at all. Like I am watching it for the first time with you guys. Like, what's gonna happen next? I don't know what he said.
On the edge of my seat.
Oh yeah, I don't know what I say. What would I say next?
Too many bong bubbles.
Too many bong.
I mean, we're up to like 300 conversations with Neil. I have 4 other shows, and those are all weekly. So it's yeah. I have a lot of conversations. So after a while, it's just like I just have to just be in the moment because there's no way I can remember everything I've said. How many hundreds of hours I've been talking. I just won't shut up. Like I just keep going and going. It's like nonstop, over and over words, just back and forth and back.
Can you imagine being Matt when people try and hold you to something you said a couple weeks ago? Matt Delhonte. Remember what you said 3 weeks ago? I have a problem with that.
Yes, I've actually heard that. I've actually heard him dealing with that. I was like, what?
Or worse, when they're talking to somebody else about something Matt said. I have a problem with something Matt said, and he's not even there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, wait to talk to Matt then. How about that? So I recently, it was last week. I think was it last week? Yeah. It was a Wednesday, and I'm just chilling. I was about to start doing some laundry, and then all of a sudden, my phone starts ringing.
So hey.
So I pick up the phone. I go, Aaron, what the fuck? So I pick up the phone. Aaron, what's going on? He goes, come on, you got to get on the show. I'm like, what? Like, okay. Apparently, I'm going to be a quasi regular on his Blasphemers Bible show. So,
Awesome.
yeah, so I'll be on the Wednesdays and some of the Saturdays as well.
Badass.
Whenever I'm going to be able to do so. So, yeah, that's pretty cool. And I've already been on one of them. Yeah, Blasphemous Bible. He does it sometimes on Wednesdays, and he also does it on Saturdays too. So, I was supposed to be on yesterday's episode, unfortunately, and I misheard. I thought that the the afternoon lab tech guy was sick, but it wasn't him that was sick. It was his daughter, and it was something fairly serious apparently. So he was at the hospital with her, so he couldn't come in until after 5. So I ended up being there till about 5:30 my time. And while I was screwing around and trying to refill a bunch of the fluids and stuff that we use for the testing, like acids and whatnot, and the acid part is important because I dropped a little bottle and it smashed. And that little bottle hit me in the one area that I didn't have any protection, and it was my chin, right fucking splashed up and hit me in the chin, and it gave me a little bit of a decent burn there. But the worst part is it made all my, because I had stubble, right? Because I shave like maybe twice a week. I don't give a fuck. So and it was it was like little balls, like they had balled up. It was bizarre.
Like it burned it.
Yeah, like it burned the hair. So last night I was plucking the fucking things out of there, and that just irritated it even more because it's like it was weird. It felt like my skin was being pulled.
Right.
So yeah. So yeah, I've got a little.
It's the destruction of the nuclei.
Yeah.
The acid's doing. It's breaking down the cell walls. That's fucking crazy.
I'm thinking to myself, I wonder if the hair is going to grow back now.
Oh, it's gonna grow back, and you can see in the dark, and you have super strength.
The hair is going to have eyeballs.
Every time I sneeze, I'll sneeze acid like the aliens from.
It's
fucking...
gonna be like he's gonna be like Blinky.
Oh, I'm sorry. Here, have a tissue. But I cleaned it really quickly. There's water always on the
wash station.
Mind you, water and acid don't really go well, so it's a different kind of water that they use. And so I wiped it off and I got it clean, and it didn't do too much damage. It wasn't the super intense acid. It was like a really low dose sulfuric acid, but it's still
Lucky you.
Still fucking. One time I got it on my fingernail, and it made a gap in my fingernail that had to grow out. So I had a gap in my fingernail grow out. Yeah.
Now, see, I know some people like to get ahead of schedule, but using acid to pre-clip your nails is just beyond me, Neil. Like that's thinking way too far ahead.
I'll try anything once. Yeah.
It's like, oh, I got something big coming up in about 6 weeks. So if I put a line here, it will grow out. In 6 weeks, it will grow out perfectly.
It took 1.5 years to grow out completely.
Holy smokes.
Yeah. Yeah, your nails don't grow that fast. I mean, they do, but that gap was there for like a year. Easy.
Oh, you gotta get yourself
Oh, go ahead.
You gotta get yourself some prenatal vitamins, Doug. I'll do it. Hair,
prenatal
nails.
Vitamins?
Yeah. Make your hair grow.
What? Really?
Fingernails too.
You know what might make my hair grow? If I actually cut the split ends off of it. That might make my hair grow.
Yeah, I find my hair grows much faster when I don't treat it like fucking garbage. Like that usually makes it grow quicker when I
does
hydrate it and make sure it's not just fucking straw on top of my head like fucking.
That's why I don't wash my hair every day, right?
Yeah,
I wash it twice a week. I condition it twice a week, and I don't even get it wet the rest of the time.
Yeah, it's not good to be washing all your oils out.
People grab my hair. Yeah, exactly. And people grab my hair all the time. Oh, you have such nice hair. Like, get your fucking paws off me.
It's not wash day. Don't touch there.
Yes. Smell your hand.
Yeah. Right. You might have had Cheetos earlier. I don't want you fucking putting your hands in my hair.
Orange highlights.
Yeah.
That's one thing about having a mustache.
You might have had some fucking honey
you have
roasted
something to eat or something like that. You can smell it for hours afterwards because it's just in the.
Try working with Bitrex, Ollie.
Yeah. No, I hate that. I hate that.
That fucking shit. The particles get in the air when you're refilling the bottles and stuff for the antifreeze. Yeah. And then it's like it gets in my mustache, and I'll drink something. You go, oh fuck's sake!
Oh yeah,
like,
I can picture
like
it.
You can taste it.
Yeah, yeah.
It's horrible. That. I don't touch that shit anymore. I got to help her now, so she does it all. I'm like, enjoy that. The good thing is, the one thing that actually gets rid of the flavor that Bittrex leaves in your mouth is chocolate. So I'm pretty happy about that.
Yeah. That makes sense, though.
Yeah, that makes sense, doesn't it?
That's why I put on 40 pounds for crying out loud. All the goddamn chocolate ate to counteract the Bittrex. Yeah, no, I'm kidding. I like my chocolate, but I don't overdo it. I'll get a couple of candy bars every once in a while. That's about it. Speaking of candy bars, what's your favorite candy bar, Hollis? Or chocolate bar, I'll say.
Chocolate bar, probably it's a tie between Milky Way and Three Musketeers.
Oh, you go for the airy, fluffy, chocolatey stuff. Eh?
Yeah.
Nice.
I like those.
I like Mars bars. I like Three Musketeers. I like Milky Ways. I like all that shit. But of those types, I think Snickers is my favorite because I like peanuts.
My mother loves Snickers, which is bad because she's a diabetic. So I have to constantly say no, you can't have it.
I feel you. Yeah. Hollis, I take my mom for brunch every Sunday, and every fucking Sunday she wants a gigantic milkshake. I'm like, Mom, no, you can't be having the milkshake because she's diabetic as well. Now, if I notice that she's hypoglycemic, then I'll say, yes, get your milkshake because you need the sugar boost. But if she's high, and sometimes it can be hard to tell the difference between hypoglycemic and hyperglycemic, where there's too much sugar. And so you got to know the differences. And
Yes.
thankfully, taking the first aid courses that I've taken, you'll know differences. What?
Get her on one of these sensors, man. The Libre
She already
sensors.
is. Dude,
Oh,
she
well,
is.
then she can test it. You can just on the fly anytime you want. Just test her.
Give her a little bit of milkshake.
Don't
Test her.
guess.
Dude, I can tell just by looking at her
Mm.
how she behaves. I can tell.
You just said a minute ago that sometimes you can't tell, though.
An inexperienced person wouldn't be able to tell, really.
Yeah.
Right. So, but what I've had her do that multiple times, by the way. To
I test all the fucking time when I'm confused. What am I ate 2 hours ago. Yeah, about 2 hours ago. I'm at 5.1 right now.
That's good.
So I ate 2.5, 3 hours ago. Yeah, it's 11 o'clock. Yeah, 2.5 hours ago. So I'm
but
actually
your level's
lower. I'm lower than I expected to be honest with you, because I had a big meal of pasta. I expected it to be higher than that.
Mm.
So,
What cartoon?
but I mean,
has
the
diabetes?
new drugs they got me on, dude, my sugar levels have been better in the last 7 months than they have been in the last 15 years. Since I started taking the Ozempic, right?
What's it called?
Ozempic.
Ozempic.
Ah, yes,
Yeah.
I've seen the commercials.
Yeah.
It's magic.
Dude, since I've been on that, my sugar, like, there's some side effects to
There
it,
she is.
right? I'll be honest with you. I take it once a week on Saturday nights, and Sunday or Monday I could get sick. Right, it could end up just turning my stomach, and I'll end up throwing up. So, but it makes you feel a bit nauseous for a couple of days. It reduces your appetite. I'm finding a lot of my meals I'm just eating less. Right, but my sugar levels, like I said, I used to test out, like I'd eat and stuff like that. I tested 15, 16, 17 a couple hours later. Right, since I've been on the Ozempic, I think I've been above 10, maybe 5 times in the last 6 months.
Wow, that's good.
Yeah, and,
Well,
and that's because I'd eat a big supper and then I'd have a dessert too, right? So then you test a couple hours later, you'd be going, "Oh, geez, I'm flying a little higher than I should be."
Well,
but I mean, like I said, the new drugs are doing so great for me.
I think one of the unintended benefits is that it's making you nauseous so that you're not consuming more sugar, which is probably also helping keep your level in check because you're not eating as much because you feel nauseous. So it's just a nausea pill. It just makes you sick and it keeps your sugar in check. You feel like shit.
Hello, Wildcard 120, a new face in the chat. At least I don't recall. Hello, welcome, and Alma's here. Alma, what's going
Alma
on,
has
girl?
a link, I believe. And Beck has a link, I believe.
Oh, did you send Beck a link? And
I
Alma?
did.
Good.
Oh,
What cartoon had diabetes? Anybody remember that?
that guy's a fucking troublemaker.
Diabetes?
Diabetes? No, that one's not familiar with me, dude.
I think it was Family Guy. Had a little Spanish kid with diabetes, and his family called him Diabito.
Oh my!
Yes,
That sounds like Seth MacFarlane. Yeah.
I think it was Family
Yeah.
Guy, but I can't remember
Yeah.
for sure.
I've misplaced my lighter.
That's a shame. I have like 5 of them within
there it is.
reach,
Got it.
including a gigantic Bob Marley one up there. Lighter's like this fucking tall. It's huge.
I'm watching on my other screen. I got the 2022 United States Distance Championship there, Alec.
2022 distance championship in what? Disc golf?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Nice.
Share that shit. Let's all see it.
Mm-hmm.
What's the furthest?
Probably
Well,
780. What? Oh,
I don't know. This
Distance champion, 1,100 feet.
I thought this girl, she looks very young. 440. I don't know if I could throw 440.
I can't
Feet
throw
or yards?
440.
That's
Feet.
440 feet.
Wow.
I can't throw 440. The
440
farthest I've ever
steel.
thrown in my life when I was in the best shape that I ever was before I blew my elbow out was probably 320. Best I've ever thrown.
Wow.
So that's
Couldn't even do
that's
420.
yeah, you got to get back up to doing 420. Come on, Ollie.
I wish. right now I'm only at like 250, 260 my best throw, and then I hurt my arm if I do it too. So
Oh, I got the qualifying. All the qualifiers are in the 600s. It looks like.
Yeah.
Wow,
I
the
think the world
qualifying
record for the men, like I said, is like 1,100 feet.
Oh,
But
that's
it was
cheap.
it was a windy day in a big field, kind of downhill.
That's
So
bullshit.
there's
You can't
some
do it there.
advantages that day. I remember watching the video saying that looks like it's kind of downhill, and you could tell it was really windy too. Right? So,
Like, I mean,
Hillbilly, you meant good influences. I'm talking about chocolate.
but I mean, the leading pros on the tour, they can throw the disc accurately 500 to 600 feet.
that's crazy.
Right?
That's
Accurately.
insane. Seriously?
Like in your car window from 500 feet away.
No, but hit your car from 500 feet away. Yes. Right?
Oh,
wow.
So
I couldn't even throw one of those things fucking 3 feet, let alone 500.
Oh, 3 feet's pretty easy, Neil. Come on now.
Neil's arm is
You don't know me.
What do you got? A
is
noodle?
more than 3 feet long.
Just noodle? Just dangles there? Or what? Come on.
I got T-Rex hands, man.
I'm pretty sure you can put the disc in your mouth and whip your head hard enough to send it 3 feet. Come on,
dude. If I did that, I'd snap my neck and it'd be all over.
Yeah.
Like,
Even
tried
if you
headbanging the other day? No.
Even if you tried to do like the Oreo cookie challenge with it and it fell on the ground, that would probably be 3 feet. Just the angle of it falling and you being so tall. If it's like a 1 degree over that many feet,
dude,
but then I need my little grabber tool to pick it up again because there's no way I'm bending over to get that.
All you have to do is balance it on your head, lean kind of back, and let it slide off the front of your head. Bounce off your
down
gut.
your arm.
Bounce off your gut, and it'll go at least 6 or 8 feet. Come on now.
2 points.
45 feet, a new world record.
Shit.
$11 for a 3-ounce bar. Fuck, Hillbilly. Did they see it coming?
That
Mark
must
back
be
up to 11.
Belgian
That Hillbilly
chocolate.
guy again.
That
Belgian
must
chocolate's
be
delicious.
either. Yeah.
Chocolate's becoming more expensive because the places where they've been growing chocolate, same as going on with coffee, by the way, those places are becoming less and less. So chocolate might become a rarity. And if you think $11 for a 3-ounce bar is expensive now, Hillbilly, wait 10 years.
Yeah.
Damn you, Neil. You just depressed me all to fucking hell. Chocolate's getting more expensive. Fuck.
Sorry. Make people laugh there.
For race fans, Canadian GP this weekend. So Formula One in Montreal this weekend.
Oh, goody!
Should be a fun time.
We used to have the Indy here in Vancouver.
Oh,
but people complained about it being so loud, and they actually, most Canadians call Vancouver the no fun city because they literally got rid of everything. Like we're lucky because enough people complain, so they're actually going to do the Symphony of Fire, which is the fireworks. We have 3 countries compete every summer for the fireworks. Of course, they haven't had it for the past few years because of COVID, obviously, but it's brought back finally. They decided they weren't going to bring it back. And then
is it spread with fireworks?
Is it what?
Does it spread with fireworks?
No, but people getting together on the beaches to watch it, yes.
Oh, just stay away from each other, you lunatics. Stay in your car.
I got to be honest with you. I heard that they were moving that towards drone flying instead of fireworks, weren't they?
Oh, the drone shows.
There is
really
talk
cool.
of that. Yep. Yeah,
those
they
are really
neat.
Cool.
Because those drone shows, Mikey, those drone shows are fucking stupid cool.
It's unreal.
Way better than fireworks.
And you can reuse them. It's just a light bulb.
Yeah.
You just turn the light off and turn it back on.
Yeah.
You
fly around
batteries.
I'd like things that go boom.
Well, you can have some fireworks in there too if you needed them.
Or just shoot up the charges.
Of course I need them.
You don't need all the extra salts to make the colors and shit like that. But if you want a concussive blast, then you throw a couple concussive blasts in there. No rule against it.
But I mean, you could literally do the dragon from Gandalf's Lord of the Rings with drones. You could do that with drones.
No, the big one.
Yeah. So
I think
That's what
they
I'm
should do
saying.
drones, to be honest, because it's actually ecologically it's safer. or
Yeah, the
better as
poor
well, so.
birds.
Yeah.
Not so much the birds, but that smoke and shit gets in the air, and it's really bad.
Yeah.
And every
We always-
Oh, yeah.
bad and kill people.
Every year we have one Chicago neighborhood where all the birds are dead.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
You mean the drones,
Yeah, the cameras.
Yeah.
the flying cameras?
Yeah,
Fucking
it happens all.
Conspiracy
it-
people are
Sky
mentally
weasels.
challenged. I'm telling you.
And it if it doesn't like hit them and kill them, it scares them because it's fucking middle of the night and they blow up fireworks till like 4:00 in the fucking morning around here.
Oh.
I actually read in Chicago that they kill birds that do die, but from flying into buildings like downtown is real bad. We're one of the worst towns for birds dying from hitting buildings. Actually, there's a group of people that run around and check and see if the bird's dead. If it's not, they pick it up and rehabilitate it and send it on its way later because
I've
it's
done
that.
that a few times, and I'll tell you
Hang on
why
a
in a
sec.
second. But I just want to point out there that the 70% chocolate
Hang on a
very
sec.
good for you.
Yeah, that-
That's-
Yep, sure.
I
We
can't
have
believe it.
outside of my door in the beginning in the building here, we have these little glass things that line the walkway. Hey, Artie, and
Artemis.
and
Hello.
birds fly into them all the time. So, and I've had the big birds like robins, they're toast. They fly into them, they're dead. There's like
Yeah.
4 corpses out there right now. But the small birds, the little ones, the little Tweety birds, they don't. They kind of just get stunned.
They
Okay.
And I
bounce
pick them
off.
up
They bounce
every
off.
time.
Can
Put them
I
on my.
can I ask a question?
Okay.
Is this a Canadian thing? The whole Robins on toast thing?
No.
He dunks them in his coffee every morning.
That's.
Yeah.
I've been to Canada before, but I was never. Nobody ever said, "Hey, how about some Robins on toast?"
No, we don't eat them. I said they fly into the glass and then they're toast. So,
I don't care how you make it.
Artie.
Wow.
Maybe the toast is already there,
Yep. I'm pretty sure I brought the toast.
pre-prepared toast.
Oh, we lost Steph again.
Oh, we lost Steph.
Yeah, she typed in the private chat that there's problems with the internet.
Oh, okay. Alma!
Howdy.
There she is. Hi.
Everybody.
Hi.
How about Elma? Hi.
Who's naked? What?
Goody.
What?
All right. Well, if you insist.
Let's get
No,
this
not
party
again.
started.
Not again.
This is not Slim Cyborg show. Stop that.
Right.
He's wearing a
Here we-
tie.
Here we go again with the nudity.
He's not wearing shoes, but he is wearing a tie.
Again in
Well,
the
that
news.
doesn't. That is not new.
It's against
Wow.
TOS to show your boobs.
Is that some white snake? Or did you just white snake?
Everyone keeps telling me I'm rude.
And does it make you feel sick? You turn on the stream and see a whole bunch of dicks.
Uh-oh, what's this?
Where else could you have gone with that, though? You're right there. You had to go there.
Alba brought the spice. Apparently, yeah, I guess so, because we just started singing about being nude and stuff. So there you go.
Yeah, like
It's all about being the cod.
Dave,
She brought the
pants
chilies.
optional.
hands up.
Who says I'm wearing any? Huh?
Speaking of, I got invited to follow Sargon of Akkad today on Twitter. If I would just,
And you said no, right?
all I had to do
Oh.
was subscribe to his Twitter.
Just give
Fuck
him
that
some
guy.
money.
Oh.
Just give him some money for his good ideas that he has.
I'm
about
pretty sure I'd
everything.
rather shove a.
Dead
Oh my God, I
Robin.
don't know who this person is.
Dead
Yeah.
Robin on toast up your ass?
You know,
A dead Robin on toast up my ass.
I was thinking Q-tip with most of the end removed up my schwanz.
It's
Ugh.
kind of small.
Uh,
you know? Schwanz, what?
Too specific.
Breaking out the
Too
Yiddish.
specific.
Yeah, occasionally I throw out some Yiddish.
Yeah, It reminds me of the meme that we use sometimes in here when somebody invites us to church, and the meme is somebody using Valentina sauce or really hot sauce as an eye drops. Like,
Oh,
saying,
yeah.
"No, I
As
have
eye
enough plans for
drops?
today."
Yeah. Had to bring in the Valentina.
Yeah, I dated a Venezuelan named Valentina. You can't fool me.
Just as spicy. Just as picante.
Picante. Right.
Ojos.
Yeah, so started out good. And, well,
No, he's a goof.
Not even on his best day would he get my money.
No, fuck that
So I
guy.
take it I'm
Not
glad I
even
don't
on
know
his
this.
best.
I will admit he lost a lot more weight than I thought he was capable of, and he dropped way more IQ points than I thought was even remotely possible without some kind of a obvious fucking head wound.
I think there's clearly a connection.
Yeah.
I don't see. Well, I thought that. See, I would think that was the case, except that there was a point in my life where I didn't have breasts,
Ghost
and I don't
never
think
eye
that the
drops.
fact that I
Free
have
breast.
them has made me any smarter or dumber. Wait a minute,
I don't know.
What?
what was I talking about?
What?
You were talking about how there's no long-term side effects.
So whatever
Yeah.
it is, it's your fault.
Toast and Robin.
Hang on a
They
second.
were telling me also that
I suddenly feel a need in the chest for cancer.
Oh my God.
like,
Were you gonna say, Elmer?
keep telling me that smoking pot has some side effects, like really bad
Makes you
memory,
giggle.
or,
No.
and I don't remember the rest.
Yeah, if only I could remember the other things on that list.
Yeah. It's like it's at the Indiana State Police have a new test that they give to drivers to see if whether or not they've been smoking pot when they pull you over on the interstate, and they'll set you in the front seat of the squad car, and they will take a Twinkie and set
No.
it on the dashboard,
No,
and then they will insert
Did you say a Twinkie?
Led Zeppelin
Fucking
1.
love Twinkies.
Led Zeppelin
but
1
they don't make
side
them anymore.
2, and if you get through the entire side of the cassette without reaching for the Twinkie, you're so
You win.
I'm done. They'd be putting the tape in, and I'd be eating that fucking Twinkie.
Yeah, it's a Twinkie.
that's because
Yeah,
you're an out of control pothead. I am an in control pothead.
let me
It's all the other drugs.
hold on. Piggy wants the conch. Piggy wants the conch. Right here, hold on. Right here.
Okay.
Piggy wants the conch. So what I think another test to tell if people are high or not is you just sit them in the car. Like, hey man, you're not in trouble. Can you just hold these drumsticks for me? And just say, just don't air drum, brother,
Yeah,
and you're good to go. And then put on Immigrant Song.
Yeah, just hold it still. In the air tonight.
Oh, that's wrong. That's your
Oh.
A jury will throw that shit right out of here. Ain't no way.
Sorry, I had ramen. Not.
I feel like I did that with my mind.
I feel like I did.
Someone
too.
actually made some guy, Christian comic, actually made a version of that Immigrant Song. It was hilarious. I can't remember how it went. It was hilarious though. It was hilarious. I can't remember. Can't remember how it went, but it was funny.
I got to see Page and Plant live covering that 90s album.
The 95.
Oh.
I saw that tour too. Did your show have the guys from The Cure come out? Because
Yeah,
mine did.
Well, no, we didn't have the guys. We had Pearl Thompson was covering, and then they played. I call this. I keep calling the song "Kiss of the Spider Woman," but it's the dun 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 dun.
Oh, yeah.
accidentally pulled someone over in traffic with
I
the
dig the
immigrant
call.
song.
I think I know which one you're talking about.
It's on head. It's the one from Head on the Door.
So,
Right on.
so I just found this fucking douchebag's fucking Christian cover called "Shout to the Lord,"
Oh,
and
no.
Shout!
Yes. Yes,
Shout.
that's what.
Shout!
it was.
Devil?
Yeah.
Shout to the Lord!
no.
Oh.
He's covering immigrant song, but he's calling it "Shout to the Lord." Hey, everyone can't hum at the same time. We can't hear.
So he ruined the song.
He absolutely butchered it,
We
and
all
he's
have.
not even singing it like the song. He's like some sort of like wizard fucking
Reinterpreted.
Hogwarts voice,
Oh.
like some sort of like Disney villain. like if Jafar had
I was
like,
gonna say like Jafar.
like if Jafar was like a wizard or something,
No.
or some sort of
Wait.
spellcaster.
Wait a minute, Jafar was
He's like the judge.
No,
from Pink
it's
Floyd
not
The
the-
Wall.
No,
It's
no,
not
but
the
he's
same.
using like
It's
the
not the
he's
same
using,
guy I heard.
he's
It's
but
not
he's
the
using
same guy
like a
because this guy was actually funny.
but he's using like a high fantasy villain voice. You know what I mean? Like Sauron or like Worm Tongue
Okay,
or something. Like,
at this
it's
point,
like-
I really don't. I would just go ahead, hit it.
Think,
I'm
think
I'm not
the lawyer
playing.
from
I'm
Pink
not
Floyd The
playing
Wall,
his
the-
shit so he can
the
get
end
us
song.
demonetized. You
Go
want the link? Here.
No.
to
I'll
the
drop
go
the
to
link in the
the-
chat. And you can go check it out yourself.
Go to
Yeah,
the, go to the
Go
clip.
poison yourself.
Yeah, I want to see if this is the same guy. Because the
Was
other guy that did it, that
and
that was funny. The other guy that did it was funny.
Too many people
Mikey's
talking at
pretending to be me again.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
This is not going to help the situation. We cannot
Nope.
do instruments and voices. There
Oh,
can be
yeah.
one. There can be one
I was
voice
just
at
gonna
a
play.
time.
I wanted to play that song so you could mimic him if you're not going to play
It
it.
won't, it won't
Yeah.
work. It won't.
That's
work.
what Mick Jagger said. We can't do music and lyrics.
I don't know how y'all let Mick Jagger have a career. That's your generation's fucking pariah.
Fuck you!
We didn't fucking my generation.
Oh, come on. No.
We didn't-
You can't stop those lips.
Oh.
You can't stop those lips.
We didn't
Yes,
put
you
a
just
fucking.
can't.
We didn't put a fucking dollar in his pocket. That
And
was
he's
all you
3
guys.
years younger than my dad.
That was all you guys. We
Yeah,
never
that was
gave him
all
a red.
me. Yeah.
We never gave you. We never gave him a
I
red. cent.
like the Stones. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes, yes, that was one of my.
Their early
Keith
stuff is
Richards
fucking top
i-
notch.
is the 12th wonder of the world.
He's still alive. That's
You know,
why I
Yes,
like
it's
it.
a
Holly,
wonder
Holly.
he's still alive. Yeah.
Ollie, he's the first.
Okay, yeah.
Aren't there 3 surviving
Everybody
members of
else
that
get-
fucking psychotic band?
Everybody else got boosted back because they remembered Keith Richards has been here. The whole
But
time.
aren't there 3 surviving original members of that band?
Yeah, but none
Yeah.
of us
Yeah.
have done as many drugs as Keith has.
I don't
No, no,
think
no.
Oh
that
my
even matters.
goodness.
Hey, the drugs might be
I
preserving
feel
him.
like, yeah, I feel
Right.
like there's some osmosis kind of a. If there's a thing going on with him, there is a thing going on with all of them because I have heard stories about some shit.
You know what I think? I think they're being pickled.
I've been pickled in the Canadian sense.
What?
Yeah, like
Oh
two
yeah, sort of
Cobra
like
chickens and
a
a moose.
Futurama. Yeah.
Head in a jar.
I'm just saying.
I pretty much feel like that most of the time anyway, so I don't see how that.
Brain in a jar.
Yeah.
So-
Brian,
No,
Jagger,
yeah, no,
Richards,
I have eyes in the jar I'm in.
and Ron Wood are still alive.
What did the Round Wood guy do?
Ron Wood, he joined the band in '75
From the
as
Faces,
another
right?
rhythm guitar player.
Oh, okay.
He was in the Faces, I think.
Yeah, he was in the Faces
With,
before that. Correct.
With what's his name? Rod Stewart. Jeff
Yeah.
That's right.
Who's Rod Stewart?
Who's Rod Stewart?
Oh, boy.
Do you think I'm
he did.
sexy?
Oh boy.
Come
Now I'm
and
really
show
showing my
me
age.
that you know.
So
Yeah,
Charlie
he was
Watts
with
died in
Faces.
2021, though.
Oh man.
Rod Stewart invented
yeah.
90 or 80s rock. That's what Rod
Watts'
Stewart
fucking jazz albums are phenomenal.
Wait, say
He had a
that
good
Rod
beat.
Stewart did what?
kind of invented 80s rock.
Like
No.
hair metal?
No,
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 not hair metal, 80s rock.
If you
Ballad-
think I'm
ballad.
sexy and you want my
Come on,
money.
Yeah.
Ballad.
Come on,
Opera.
so let
Opera.
me
Yeah.
know.
Opera.
That bass line
Who-
is stolen
who
from
is-
the Rolling Stones. Miss You.
Who's
Think about
who's,
the beat from Miss You.
Oh,
who's like
and,
a
and that was never heard before that.
who's a contemporary?
Well.
Like who is his album getting stacked up with? Who's his contemporary? Like who would you stack him up against?
I think Michael Jackson slipped right into the slot where he was at before that.
Oh, so this was pre-Jackson?
Yeah.
Oh, well then that explains it.
But
Yeah,
there's
he
a
had,
lot of people
Well,
like that.
had a good
the
run.
Bee Gees were there. I mean,
Had a
there's
good
a lot
run
of
until
bands that fit that
So
niche.
that dude from Gary showed up. Took everybody money.
Does anybody remember the Little Bee Gee? What was the Little Bee Gee's name? Andy? He had a couple hits.
No, I don't remember.
Yeah,
Andy Cat.
Yeah.
Little
Yeah,
Andy,
snack.
little Andy Gibb.
yeah. He was. They were going to. I saw there was a documentary about them on CNN, I believe, last weekend, and he was about to join the main group, but unfortunately, he
Cocaine
died.
got in the way. Oh yeah, yeah. That.
I know.
You're taking the thunder out of his story.
Mm.
Oh,
Well,
man,
he
somebody
did have
on
a
my-
massive problem with it.
Somebody on my floor
I
is cooking
know.
something that smells really good.
Oh,
Probably drugs.
My first guess is brownies. My second guess.
Meth.
It smells
It's something else. Yeah.
Does it smell like cat
quite
piss?
garlicky. It's quite garlicky.
Oh,
Yeah,
garlicky
um,
brownies.
There's two families that actually they know each other. They're
Ew, garlic brownies. Neil, tell him to
they're-
stop.
I think
Yeah.
yeah,
they're
that didn't work.
Portuguese, I think. And when she cooks across the hall with the Portuguese food and stuff, it just always smells so damn good.
Yeah, I'm familiar.
I'd like to go see Portugal. See what they're up
I'd
to.
love
Like,
to
hey,
see
Portugal,
picture. I'd love to see the
See what
pictures
they're
that you
up to.
take of Portugal.
What you doing?
I floated past it on a boat. Not,
I was
you know,
going to ask him
I wasn't levitating or
In
anything.
a inner tube.
on your back. Just
Did
hey,
they play disc golf in
Portugal!
Portugal?
I was
Yeah, yell at the whole country.
Neil was just floated on his back like a sea otter.
Love you.
Hands behind his back.
Idiot!
Hello there, Portugal. Fancy meeting you here. And then
Great
floated
big,
away.
great big fucking hairy otter. Something
Be a
like that.
shame if I
That's
walked
one of them
ashore.
damn near Canadian hairy otters.
Yeah.
I think Neil, for once, if you were an otter, you'd be the least hairy.
You're right.
Yeah.
They have like the densest fur.
Yeah, that's true.
But
Of
you would still
anything.
have the prettiest hair.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It couldn't be
that's true.
pretty if it was that dense.
Come on.
Oh, man, that
Have you
smells
seen
so
that
good.
mane in person?
Yes.
That's
Yeah, you were there already.
Yeah.
Oh.
All three of us were there.
Yeah, Mikey was there. You were there. I was there.
oh, I'm sorry. I didn't even realize you were talking.
Whose
Yep.
voice do you think it was?
Well, that was fun. Thanks for hanging out with us, Artie.
Bye.
Until next
Bottom of the pile for you.
Thanks for the invite. I'll see you. It's not that I didn't hear anybody talking. It's just that I didn't realize it was you. I'm sorry.
it's all good. I'm just that voice in the back of your head.
Yeah, maybe
One of my-
I'm so familiar with it.
One of my oldest fucking online hangout friends, Artemis Brain Sample, is treating me like crap, people.
Again.
Actually,
Again, yep.
it was Mikey whose voice I had just kind of
Yeah, he was confused about me, not you.
Oh,
Yeah.
I fully
Yeah,
retract.
you're fine.
That's all
Okay.
right then, Neil says in the back.
yeah.
of his head. That's all
At
right
this
then.
point, we realize the level of narcissism we've all been dealing with. My relationship with this motherfucker.
Yeah.
Hey man, I'm the most narcissist. I mean, wait.
Wait, what?
No,
Right.
I'm the most unself-centered.
Yeah, no. I am. I'm the most humble motherfucker any of you bitches ever saw.
I'm way more humble
Just
than you.
humble, handsome, and charismatic.
No.
You can't be talking about me.
my animal magnetism. Get away from me. My animal magnetism.
as much cat as much cat puke as I step in, my feet must have animal magnetism.
Ooh.
It is constant animal yuck that I am stepping in.
I get it.
You're making
For
him
for
angry.
clarity for everybody, yes, Artemis
Making me
did turn
angry.
towards the stuffed giraffe in the background and tell him off. Right?
You should see the videos of him eating it.
Yeah. It's not eating. It's a dominance thing. It's not eating.
Well,
Okay, all right.
at least it's not as bad as Ken Hovind fighting SpongeBob.
Oh no. It's way more.
Oh my!
Honestly, it's way more natural than that. It's literally me sticking his face in my mouth as a dominance, display, as opposed to the shit that. God damn, I hate that motherfucker so much. Honestly,
I'm seeing spots.
You're gonna get whacked.
I just want to hear the audio of him talking again about the father of the kid that drowned in the pond there.
Oh jeez!
Oh no!
Oh, I know, right?
Where he
I
talks
heard
about
that.
how the father is going to be back the next year because he was so happy with the experience.
What?
Wasn't he trying to get money at the funeral too?
Y'all just be
Yeah, I
watching
think
anything.
so. Yeah, I husband to do that.
Y'all got low standards.
Yeah, I got to admit, I
So?
didn't go looking for that one, Mikey. I think that was Duke's fault. If there's anybody to be blamed, I'm gonna blame that motherfucker.
Duke Bonanza. In fact, he's been kind of scarce these days, eh?
Well, he's gonna be offended that you said so.
Why?
Duke Nukem.
Oh yeah.
Duke knows I love him.
It's usually I can
know
usually
that
tell
you
it.
know that he knows that I know that we know that you love him.
I can usually tell if something's a turd before it gets right up in my face. So yeah, I don't watch that shit.
Like a salad.
Like I can tell from about a
It
ways
looks
away.
like a salad, but it might have a turd in it.
Yeah, I can smell the turd. Definitely a turd somewhere nearby. Pass on the salad, so I figure out this turd situation.
Ay.
Okay, for anybody who doesn't know this, that's why you order the dressing on the side so that you can smell the turd in your salad.
They try to hide it with the
okay.
Caesar dressing.
Bingo.
And never buy meat that's pre-seasoned.
How the hell did we get into conversation about turds?
Don't know.
Well, I spoke about Ken Hovind, so.
Yes.
Oh, that makes sense.
Naturally, the turds will
That's
follow.
natural.
Clearly,
Oh,
this
yeah.
is Alma's fault.
Turds roll downhill, Neil.
Yeah. She started the shit talk, and I just picked it up from there.
This is a really crappy conversation.
It's a bunch of bullshit.
You guys have
Yeah.
lost a step.
Makes me feel dirty.
Yeah.
Makes me
I
feel
know,
like a Nine Inch Nails
um,
song.
I'm buying
Go
a
ahead,
diet cat pack.
I know Oren and Kent had some very famous battles back in the day, and it was
they're still
crazy.
going
It
on.
was crazy. Yeah.
I see Aaron often, and they're still going on.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Holy.
I thought
In
it
fact,
was
he
neat.
was.
Go ahead.
Oh no! I was just saying. In fact, he's after now. He's going after the Genesis. I think the Genesis creationist.
The AIG.
Oh, Ken Ham.
Yeah, he's going after the AIG now.
Ken Ham? Okay.
Yeah, he's got to
Yeah.
get some of their money because his is.
Right
Well, you only have to kill one kid at your camp before attendance starts to drop off every summer.
Jeez.
Aaron's got a cool video. I haven't seen it yet, but I want to watch it where he and Professor Dave dissect Professor Dave's debate with the hell's that? Christian
James
apologist.
Tour.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Who
I
are they?
saw
Who are they dissecting on camera?
Yeah, it's
It's
James
It's-
It's more of a
right?
vivisection. They're
More of a
still
what,
alive,
probably.
and you can see that.
yeah. Well,
Yeah.
Loin to
That's-
the chop.
That's about right.
So I'm
That is
trying,
about right.
really trying to get, and I've directly messaged him through Twitter. I've sent him an actual tweet. I tweeted right to him. I'm trying to get Forrest Valkai on the show.
Yeah.
I've been on ignore since day one. He just he doesn't respond or anything.
Of all of the places that I have not been invited to participate, I think Aaron Ra's channel is probably the most obvious. I actually spoken at length to Paul Agias several times about being performing as his anger translator.
Yes, because he is so. Yes, he's another gentleman that kind of helped me out of faith. Listening to his, he is so laid back. I mean,
yeah.
He does need a anger translator.
His
familiarity, though.
His familiarity with me is such that he didn't think that was a good idea for his channel.
There's a creative difference.
Shannon was probably in the background going,
No.
No!
Cut the mic. Shannon has always thought I was hilarious. Regardless.
Cut the feed.
Jesus Christ.
Cut the breakers. Just fucking cut the breakers.
No, shut it down now.
someone drive it to the power pole. I don't care.
Yeah, somebody take out his internet.
Just like, let's grab my car key. I gotta do this myself.
Make the white noise.
Yeah.
Connections lost.
If you would promise Shannon a coffee table, you might make progress. But
hold on,
maybe not
I thought
with
she
Paul.
was the one. I thought she was the one that didn't want the coffee table.
No, she wants one.
Shannon wants the coffee table.
Yeah.
Paul doesn't.
Paul won't.
Paul doesn't. See,
Oh.
that's why I sent her the suggestion of the coffee table with the Lego Millennium Falcon in it. I said he might bite at that one. She's like, no, she doesn't want that.
I'm down with the coffee table. I think that's fine. But
Yeah.
Paul apparently wants a warehouse. He believes that a warehouse would be a better way to go than a coffee table.
Yeah.
A warehouse for
okay.
what?
Of course.
Yeah, now
Shannon.
hang on. I might be really
Doesn't
high
matter.
right now, but the options are what? Coffee table and warehouse?
Or warehouse.
I want
Yes.
a warehouse instead of a coffee table.
All right,
No
I'm going to
further.
go back to hitting this. I'll get back to you in a minute.
Just saying.
Just checking, making sure it wasn't me. I have to
So
confirm
we
my
can have a
reality
warehouse
lot.
full of coffee tables?
No.
I don't know, but
What is
the,
it
He
the
just
way,
wants
the way
nothing.
the whole coffee table thing started was like,
He wants a big
Paul,
open space.
Paul, I want a coffee table. Paul says he wants a warehouse. That's the way this whole thing started.
That's a good
It's
trade.
A little bizarre, but
Oh, and how to film? Okay, he wants a big studio.
Studio.
She wants to.
Yeah, he does.
or something like that.
That's
yeah.
a fair trade. He needs it for
She
work.
wants a home. He wants a work slave environment.
He's just afraid of kicking things in the dark. That's really what this is all about.
I don't know. Probably Ollie Man could translate Nova Scotian better than I could. I mean, they lie between the two of us, right?
Well,
You know, it's like I'm in Maine, you're in PEI, and there's Nova Scotia smack dab in the middle.
manipulation. Manipulation. It's making me rage.
Turn the LPs down a little bit, brother. Just a little.
Yeah.
He's in the zone.
Well,
I'll
Neil,
be
it's been
right
fun.
back.
Yes. Hold on, Artie. Yes.
Oh,
Hollis.
well, Neil, it's been fun. I've got to go. I've got to help my mother out. But thank you very much for the invitation. It was great, and it was great meeting all of
Glad you
you.
had You're
I will-
welcome anytime, by
Yeah.
the way, into an after
Yeah.
party. If you see us live, just send me a message and I'll send you a link.
Okay. Well,
Yeah,
thanks
for sure,
again. You guys have a
Thanks for
great
sharing your
night.
story.
See you later.
Thanks,
dude.
Hollis. Take it easy,
Cheers.
man.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All righty.
Bye.
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 Come
See
on,
ya.
Hollis. Can't miss you unless you leave.
Miss you already.
All right, he's gone. Let's talk about him.
There you go.
Talk about-
That's the rule.
We were talking before we went live, and he was so nervous. And I'm like, dude, just
It's all good, brother.
it's chill. It's all right. It's,
Oh,
it's
it's
gonna
all
be
good.
it's gonna be a lot of fun. Of course, it would have been more fun if Mikey was there.
Oh, y'all didn't hear about this. So yeah, my wife invited her aunt over with her 2 kids. So I was like, oh yeah, that's fine. That's all good. And then they came like a little bit late, and I just like forgot that they were coming. And yeah, so like 6:50, there's screaming, there's smoke, there's fire,
Oh,
everything's going on. I'm like, this is
Water
not gonna-
balloons,
This is the marbles on the steps. It was a nightmare.
streamers,
So,
fucking
yeah.
pinata party.
But they
what
were
was
getting
the piñata?
Nice.
the
Probably my
piñata.
face.
It was
Hit him again.
Nick Merckx. I don't know. Fuck that guy.
Yep. I kind of want to. After somebody mentioned Sargon of Akkad, I kind of want to make a Sargon of Akkad fucking pinata now.
There you go.
Wouldn't want to get
Sargon,
my
if
candy
you ever
dirty.
see this, fuck you.
Yay.
Fuck yeah, fuck yeah.
There's a- there's
FUCKYA.
Name that will live in infamy.
Oh, he's a fucking douche.
I really
Hey,
hate your fucking.
hey,
I don't think I know him at all, but yeah, I hate him.
He's one of those people that
I'd like
he made 3 or 4 good arguments on behalf of atheism, and everything
Years
else,
ago.
everything else about him is
Many
cunt
years
bad.
ago.
Trash.
He's just
We're
a
talking like 2012, 13.
fascist
back then.
douchebag that smells like taint.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh,
Pretty accurate.
Taint.
Yeah, fair.
Artemis, how exactly do you know what taint smells like?
I shall have a taint.
Fair enough.
Stephanie's like, shut up or I'll light you on fire.
Uh-oh.
Fire. Fire.
Mention that Sargon guy one more time, and this
Fire.
whole place is going up in flames.
Is Sargon worse than like Candace Owens? Because I got in a huge day-long fight on Twitter the other day about somebody was trying to
Here,
defend the
Mike.
decency of
Dude,
Candace Owens.
Michael, this is what you do.
seriously?
Here's what
What
you do.
decency?
Hold
Yeah.
on, Alma.
Brief comment.
Here's what you're gonna do, Michael. You're gonna go on the YouTube, find any debate with Sargon in it. Give it about 30 seconds of his intro, and you'll know exactly what we're talking about. And if you can stomach the whole debate, you'll know exactly what we're talking about.
without throwing up, too.
He has
kind of feel like-
has no redeeming qualities as a person.
You kind of remind
He's
me like you're
not the-
talking about Darth Dawkins. I mean,
Yeah, he's just
Worse.
same
Worse.
fucking vein. There's another one that fits that fucking description of
Mhm.
oh my god, I wish you weren't an atheist.
But
We have
Stephanie, I had a
a
question
guy
for
like
you.
that in Spanish.
Oh, great.
Oh, yeah?
And we call him we call his show the Rincón Apendejético. That is like the asshole corner.
asshole's corner.
And there you go.
I love
Look
that
at the-
word.
Oh my god, that's so good.
So Stephanie,
That's
this
good.
video,
That is good.
I have never heard
Stephanie,
that
this video came across my little timeline thing. Do they act? Is it accurate that they use like water hoses and stuff to deter pirates?
Yes. Well,
Oh, Ali,
Yes.
you were in the what's
I've
it
heard
called?
that.
What kind of pirate?
Not those ones.
Well, if you're on a freighter or something, yeah,
Because I never thought about that. Some dude comes over. Hey, I'm gonna take all your shit. It's like I'm gonna fucking fill you up with water if you don't get away from me.
Yep. No, you're not. Not
You better-
today,
you
Satan.
better-
No.
You're gonna back up or you're gonna start sinking. Is what's gonna
I
happen.
hope you know how to clench your butt cheeks real fucking tight.
Hopefully you got buckets on that fucker.
I can't hear
That's
you
okay,
because you're
that's
underwater
fine.
now.
Well,
That
you know,
was a
fire
fucking-
hoses do double duty. They knock down the people and they fill the boat up with water. So hey,
Yeah. Sorry, I don't speak. Blub 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 blub.
Yeah. I'll negotiate with mermaids and then let them have it.
oh well. You won't
That
see
mermaid-
that shit.
that-
The
that
Pirates of the
mermaid looks like a
Caribbean.
Koch brother.
This is like a crossover thing, right? Pirates of the Caribbean and the Little Mermaid.
And the Little Mermaid.
If only Jack Sparrow had some
Disney is
sort
about to
of
own this.
electric pump system. He would have been the most dreaded pirate of the land. He'd sink everybody's ship. Just sail up next to him and just start fucking pumping water in there. Just fucking sail away.
Stephanie's been out there amongst the sirens.
Mikey, in the days of sail, I don't think. Yeah, in the days of sail, I don't think that fire hoses were part of the equipment of your.
I know, but
You
if
know,
only he had it.
Well, that's just the slang term for what they use.
Just throw more buckets. How mad,
my
how mad
mind
would you
just
be if you got
filled
water
with
ballooned at
really
sea?
bad imagery, so I can't go.
Water balloon.
I have cracked myself up. Oh shit. Oh shit. I'm sorry.
Hey, it's all good.
I don't know what this video is, but it's really weird. They got this thing. It looks like a weed whacker, but it's got like a little Segway wheel in it, and it just pulls you along. And and you hold it like a leash, and then it pulls you along. Like yeah. Like, bro, you already got the skates on. You just gonna roll? You just gonna put on the skates and let the thing pull you?
So you could have like a Segway type thing that acts as a weed whacker. Can you imagine getting through a walkway full of people with one of those things? They'd be clearing out of your way left, right, and center.
It's like little. It's like a little, like think of a Roomba with a leash on it.
Oh,
but in the shape of
No.
like a weed whacker.
But swinging a chain 3,000 miles an hour.
This just give them Neil. Just get yourself a skip it. That'll clear. That'll clear out a crowd in no time.
Dude, if I got I'd be dead in a week if I had to skip it.
It
'Cause
cuts
I'd be
your
like
legs off.
breaking. I know. I'd be tripping myself up, falling down flat on my face, and you think this is bad. Wait, do you see the scar after I get road rash?
Dude, that
God, I
that
thought
fucking
that's
thing.
what that
it just,
was.
Yikes.
That's all it did was remove the
From
skin off
acid.
your ankles. It wasn't even a fucking toy, man. It just
I know.
hurt.
Just that.
You better wear some
socks.
fucking. What? It doesn't matter. It gives you like a rug burn. Like
That's
it's
true.
it's too much friction. Like they didn't think this through.
It's true.
Here, just
have
have
lotion.
one
Sounds like anal sex with an Italian woman.
Like,
I don't know.
Use some
I couldn't
KY
tell.
jelly around your ankle or something. Man.
That's what I'm saying. Like I don't want to lube my ankles up for this toy. Maybe this toy is just a bad design.
I'd accidentally fall onto your
Little.
foot and it would go up and never mind.
I've got at least one ex-girlfriend that would kill me for saying that.
I'm not there. Not part of that. Nope.
Sorry. Okay.
Who keeps letting this guy in here?
Yeah, that one was definitely beer related. My bad.
Oh shit! Them some tripping balls. That's good.
All right, hold on. Neil, I need to borrow some money.
Okay.
It's very important.
Okay. Why? Ooh.
Oh,
Is that a suppository?
It
Could
looks
be.
like
Easy.
On a good
Jesus.
night,
Look
maybe.
at that. Neil, we could
Oh,
go
and it
on.
swivels, right? Yes, I've seen this
oh,
before.
it swivels. Oh,
Wait, so the
We
benefit
could go
is
on tour.
That's
the
neat.
benefit is
That
that
is
it
fucking
gives you
awesome.
a porch.
Yeah, you got like a little sitting area.
Yeah, it swivels out, and you get a whole sitting area, and even has. I think in the center, they have a little hole there, so you can put like a little fire pit in there. If you
What do
want
you
to.
suppose it costs for a porch?
That's probably not a cheap item.
Wouldn't you rather just take
The
it as a
add-on.
suppository?
Remember what I was saying about KY jelly? You'd probably need a lot for that one.
Bend over.
More like this or more like this?
You're hey man, this is your words and people can hear your word. I'm just not going there with you. So you find yourself on an island.
No,
It ain't us.
That was
I'll send you one of those swiveling
no.
suppositories.
Yeah. Look, I'm not the only one that has. Come on. I mean,
Wait. Careful.
no, I
There
think you
go.
are the only
There you go on
one.
that island again.
No, I think they're the only one.
who does? Who
Are you
doesn't?
kidding me?
not-
That's about how much you spend on the fucking KY jelly for the suppositories. But
That's the down payment.
yeah.
That's what you spend on the dinner
It's for
so
the
that
first
you can,
step.
Oh, what you
so
really
can-
need to focus
so
on
that
is
you
the
can
cough
charm
suppressant.
All right, that's fine.
Oh boy.
Swinging.
Oh, a bridge breaker.
Nothing but feelings about you.
Speaking of suppositories, I went to school with a bend over. What's the funniest name that you guys have ever met, or somebody from school?
I went to school with 3 guys named Steve Smith.
Eee.
I went to school with a couple of guys named Steve Smith too.
Yeah, I know a couple of Steve Smiths too.
Steve Smith.
Yeah,
They want
Is that
they
like
want
the
they want a
starter
price
pack?
for that, Mikey. They want a price for that camper thingy, that tug along fucking
Oh,
suppository
Is
thing.
it most comfortable suppository?
Yeah, well, I guess this. I didn't go to school with this fellow, but he was a sailor, and he was actually a judge in I don't know, in the main court system, and his name was Richard Kurtz.
Mm,
Dick Hurts.
So-
poor Dick.
Oh,
Dick Kurtz.
Yeah.
And it was his legit name. It's not. It wasn't Dick Hurts from Holden. As far as I know, there is no Holden, Maine. But
My
the guy's
my,
name
gra-
was, in fact, Dick Kurtz. And
my grandfather's
oh,
name
how
was
unfortunate.
Dick. My grandfather's name was Dick, not Richard. My dad's name is Don, not Donald. My brother's name is Brad, not Bradley, and my name is Artemis, not Artemethuselas.
I thought we just shortened it to Artie. I thought Artemis was the long version.
extended.
Artemethuselas? What the hell is that?
What happened there?
Who doesn't say that 5 times a week?
Artemethuselas?
Artemethuselas?
Well, it's usually Artemethuselai. Because
Show me a man.
there's more than one of us.
Show me a man who doesn't say that 5 times a week, and I'll show you a liar.
I'll just call you Methy.
I just want you to know that that's a great way to score.
Yes, Dave.
Score what?
$270,000. That Romoto.
Yeah, 270K.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
capital T only.
What happens
Couple
when
of
somebody
pennies.
hits that thing?
Well, you back
I'm
away.
so sad.
What about a
back away,
storm?
recalibrate, and try not
Oh,
to
yeah.
do it again.
It looks heavy.
We got tornadoes here. That thing wouldn't.
Hey, that
Shut
tornado's got to catch us. We're out of here. Pull up anchor.
Call mom.
We're moving this thing up north.
Hey, pretty lady.
Hi.
Wait a minute. You don't have shit
Hi.
where you're at, do you, Mike?
What's up?
You don't have shit going at where you're at, do you?
In Chicagoland?
Yeah.
Yeah, we got tornadoes all the time.
No,
Oh,
I
yeah.
meant right now.
Tornado? I don't think so.
I mean,
I haven't checked in a couple hours, but you never know around here.
Right?
I'm just saying, I'm 90 minutes behind you, so I, you know. If that's
Oh, you want to be you looking for the heads up? I got you.
Yeah.
Usually,
I mean-
Ollie man is usually the last one to get the weather. So
Do I need to tie down the goat?
Just make
I'm
sure
the
you.
last
He
one to
would
get
be
what
the
weather.
last guy to get the weather.
So just make sure you pass it down the line. I think you pass it to Steph is next.
Start frying up the steak and eggs on the iron skillet.
Mm-hmm.
Get that Meg out of the roof.
Look at this.
Mhm.
I'm seeing all kinds of little gadgets on here. A lot of this shit is unnecessary.
Mikey,
A lot
What
of
I did
it.
now.
you weren't supposed to mute me.
Oh,
I was
it?
calling my mom to ask her for $270,000 so we could
Oh.
get that remoto.
Right.
I thought you were actually
Oh.
on the phone. I didn't know it was a bit. I was like, what an idiot. He didn't even mute himself. God, he doesn't do anything. Okay, my bad. I ruined your joke. I'm sorry.
We thought you were asking to be muted, honestly.
Yeah, I missed it. I missed the cue. Am I
could
not
replay it.
human?
You could replay it. I'll still watch.
Yeah, you know what? Let's everybody back to one.
Come on, rewind.
We're gonna do
Okay,
a
okay.
take two. Take two.
Rewind,
Everybody
rewind.
places. Speed.
Ding-a-ling-a-ling.
And cut. Wait, that's not how you start it, right?
Okay, and Neil's ready
Action.
at one, and
No, we're
Action.
good. We're good. We're good. It's not funny now.
I'll be.
Oh, Neil.
I hate all of you,
That was funny though.
except for Stephanie.
Oh,
I think I might be old enough that I just sat on my taint.
Well, please.
Wouldn't you
Yeah,
technically sit on it every time you sit down?
No.
Why are you telling us? Oh,
Usually, I sit against it. You know, it rests against something. This time, I think I like pinched it against a leg.
okay. Okay.
Look, aging
For
isn't
once,
pretty.
I have nothing to say. I'm
Yeah,
like, what?
nothing about aging is fucking pretty. I don't give a
No.
shit how attractive you find gray hair. Nothing about aging is pretty. Gravity fucks with you in ways you did not foresee.
It's true.
It's true.
yeah.
I hear you. But did we have to know that? Like,
Oh, did
Yes.
you not know it before I said
Yes,
that?
you did.
I'm just saying. Did I do something personally to you for you?
I
to
didn't
punish
realize
me?
that I was
Or-
sharing information that you were otherwise.
Rather not to know.
Right.
I mean, I just was trying.
Thank
maybe
you for
not to
bailing
think
me
about
out.
it. You know,
My spine was so bad I had to take it out.
Wow!
and wash it.
I
I had
expected
to
it to
wash
be.
it.
I expected to be more stained.
I had to WD-40 it.
Is that your whole spine? Wait a minute.
Doctor said,
When
sit
you
down, but not on your
Not
tape.
your
You get a new doctor.
When you say spine, are you talking about some kind of an implant?
Maybe.
Can we see that thing again briefly? Briefly, just go away. Go. Yep, that's what I thought. Go away. Put
It's a
it.
pen.
Oh my God! Put it away.
It's our
Just,
surprise.
oh my God! Stop it.
Me and Seth and Aaron and Lilith did a trivia night thing at the last get together in Calgary, and we came in first and we won that. So there you go.
You won.
Because I am so smart. Yes, Sam Marty.
Marty. Oh, they got a Dyson's blade like car dryer
A car dryer.
that I can get into.
Does it spin the car?
No,
Don't
it's
get
like that
into the
bladeless.
Dyson.
It's that bladeless thing. You know, like those
Oh,
like
the
hands.
fans?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and you can
Yeah,
just like
those
it's
are-
just like
Those
Yeah.
remarkably cost-effective fans.
I imagine it's just probably just a hose attachment. You know these videos, they take the sound out and they put in some poppy music so you can't hear this loud fucking compressor going to run
Yeah.
whatever the fuck it is. It's like, what do you you mean I got to hook this up to a car battery? You said it was a drone.
It's an old 737 engine in the back of the room.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's a road.
I remember when I was working for Enterprise Rent-A-Car. We used to we were attached to a Chevy dealership, and they had a hot water pressure washer that we would clean our cars with.
It's good stuff.
And I had a car come in, and I can't remember what was on it, but the front quarter panel right next to the door, there was some shit, and I went in to clean it, and I think it was a Cadillac, and I went in to clean it because I felt like it needed to get it in, and then everything but the sheet metal came off.
Weird.
It all flaked off at once. The clear coat, the color, the primer, all of it in one fucking whoop.
Any rust that might have been there, that's gone too.
Well, no, it's Enterprise Rent-A-Car. Nothing gets over 9 months old with them because it usually blows up before that.
It's usually smashed.
Yeah,
smashed in a ditch somewhere.
Me too.
I'm not going to tell you how to do your business, but if you're only going to rent a car for 3 days, pay for the damage waiver.
You find me smashed in a ditch somewhere quite often, actually.
Yeah, I took a Malibu way out in the fucking desert, in places where it absolutely did not belong.
Malibu, the cross-country vehicle.
Yeah, it was. Well, I think that's, if I'm not mistaken, I was being followed because shortly thereafter, a lot of sheriff's departments started buying those cars. This was 1990.
1999.
That was a good year.
Back in the before time.
They handled really well in off terrain. I just say it. And those Monte Carlo. They were ugly as piss, but man,
my mom bought one new.
My piss is
she was so proud of it, and I was like, "Wow, a car with a CD player."
I literally drove along the Snake River in one. I mean, I'm not kidding when I say that they were kind of great on off terrain because it was kind of fucking great. If it had been wet, we'd have died. But
good shot.
Maybe it's because I was so high and I'm just magical.
It's got to be it.
Yeah, pretty decent ground clearance for a sedan in those cars, and they didn't weigh too much.
Yeah, and if you kept it, out of the ruts.
Decent little car.
Little.
Yeah. Cars are big now. Even sedans are huge. Like a fucking Ford Taurus barely fits in my garage.
You realize I'm older than Neil, right?
By what, like a year?
Yeah, something like that. I'm not even sure it's that long.
So I remember my first car with a CD player. Well, technically, it was just my buddy in the next seat over bringing
that's
blaster with CDs. But
yeah, we had a Discman with a plug-in.
Yeah.
With the cassette, you had to use the cassette plug-in.
The cassette with the string.
Cassette in, and the CD would play.
That was my first CD player in my car. It was
Me too.
It's a 1976 LeSabre 2-door. It was 18 and a half feet long. The doors were 7.5 feet long.
The doors were 7.5.
What's that? A trunk? No. We have this back. We have this back warehouse.
No, that's an Amazon delivery truck.
Oh, you mean receiving? Yeah, receiving's back on this side of the warehouse.
Yeah, no, I swear this is absolutely true. We used to throw.
If you have to say this is absolutely true, the chances are it's not.
It's not true.
No, it's absolutely true.
Absolutely true.
4.5 horsepower Johnson motor up into the back over the spare tire. We had one of those big old green metal thermos chests.
Oh yeah, with the soup in it, the soup thermos.
Yes.
No.
Yes, with the handle. It had a handle.
No,
on it, right?
the chest, the thing that sits
oh,
and has a lid that you
Oh, the
fold open
cooler.
and put the bodies inside.
Oh.
My chest
Yeah,
doesn't have
it
a
was-
So
it
lid.
was
your
a chest.
car,
It had-
your car was the first one on Pimp My Ride.
Right.
No, this is just
Hey,
basic
Exhibit, I
standard
really need
shit.
a way to hide all my bodies. Can you help me out? And then Exhibit
Yes!
like, yo,
I'll
what's up, little
do it.
man? I'm gonna
Yeah,
come in
so-
here and I got a hidden compartment in your trunk full of acid for all the bodies.
No more acid. I already had enough. Thanks.
Sorry, Neil. I forgot it was still fresh.
Instead, what I did was just dump the bottle of ether on the floor in front of me in the car, and
There you go. That'll do it.
Ether.
What is
Oh yeah, that's
ether?
great. While you're driving.
I thought these were all Fear and Loathing in Las
59 people
Vegas
killed on the
references.
What is? I've never seen it.
Poor
I'm just-
bastard hadn't seen the bats.
I'm just messed up. What is ether? Alcohol?
No,
What is it?
No.
Chemical
it's
compound?
not
it's
alcohol.
it's what they used to knock people out before they had a better idea of how to knock people out.
Yeah.
It's a thing that you could dump on a rag, and they would cover somebody's mouth, and they would pass out and completely lose consciousness.
So it's a taint.
It's a taint.
It is. It's a.
You put
There's
that in somebody's face, they're passing out.
Ethyl basically is an oxygen molecule with two alkyl. What do you call it? Two alkyl groups bonded to an oxygen molecule. So it's a gas that's like it has alkyl, which is alcohol, right? Attached to the oxygen molecule, and it becomes a gas, and that's what they hit you when they knock you out.
Hit you in the face with the bottle.
Yeah,
Works
like
the
a-
same.
like a
Don't even have
dick.
to open it.
Smack you right.
Going back to the dick well again, huh? All right.
Like a dick.
Penis, 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 penis.
Becoming a one dick pony over there, Artie.
I'm not sure that's ever been my shit.
Never. Never.
I've never seen a two-dick pony.
I sincerely don't think I've ever
It's on
made
the premium.
more than one dick joke. And I apologize. I did not mean to make this a dick thing.
No, it's nothing at all like ammonia, Nick. It's
Is
Yeah.
that
I mean,
a two-dick
ether-
pony? It will be like a centaur.
ether can be used to start
Fires.
Engines.
cars,
Evolution.
like race cars. They pour it
Yeah.
in race cars to start fires, and also
Oh yeah,
used as a solvent in
Or
laboratories.
you,
as well.
or you throw a can into a 55-gallon barrel where there's already fire going, and you just run away like a scared kitten because it's about to explode.
Something like that.
Can I buy ether?
Diethyl ether certainly can. Yeah,
Yeah, it's called starter fluid.
yeah. Well, that's diethyl ether.
Wow. Because it smells better. That's the difference.
It doesn't really have that. I mean, you can definitely get the alcohol waft, but it doesn't really have a smell.
Every
so to speak.
every complaint that I ever heard from anybody that had ether used on them was the taste in their mouth when they woke up.
What's
No, really, I don't remember having a taste when I woke up.
What's
Oh my
I remember being hungry as fuck. but
How
that's about
old were you when they gave you ether?
it.
3?
what's today?
Please say 3.
Yeah, no, they don't use it anymore for that.
About 6
No,
months
they
ago.
42.
Yeah, I think I was quite
2019.
young. 7 maybe when I had my tonsils out. I think that's what
Jesus.
it is.
Oh, well, why not? If you're going to have your tonsils out, you might as well have some ether.
There you go.
first use of general anesthesia, Massachusetts General Hospital.
Well, that's what they were like. Well, like
Okay.
you're already gonna be fucked once your tonsils
In
are out anyway.
1800 something or other.
Let's just chemically sledgehammer you
Well, it was
until you pass out.
1860 something or other, if I'm not mistaken.
I don't know. I don't remember.
I'm guessing it was Civil War related.
Ether is kind of just the
Milk of the poppy.
name they give. Because diethyl ether, there's ethyl ether, there's
Yeah,
different
and
versions of ether, right? So
Nas's album.
Neil obviously knows the chemistry far better than I do, but it's not something you just cook up
There you go.
with some oats from your backyard.
Can I
It's
have
not hard to
some?
make, dude.
What would I do with
I
it?
could probably make some tomorrow.
Okay,
Or-
Neil.
But no, sorry.
Ixnay
Stop.
on the Esapri Ray.
C2H5. That's
Okay, that's all right.
C2H5. There you go. That's
Okay,
all I
It's
need.
already aged too much.
You should have kept 1H for yourself. Hold 1H
2O
back,
as
will
well
you?
in there, so.
Will you hold
Let
1H
us
back?
pray.
Will it
Carbon,
kill
hydrogen,
you?
oxygen.
What is that?
There you go.
Carbon. What is it?
Carbon, hydrogen, oxygen.
Wouldn't mind that.
3 of the most common elements out there.
Right.
Common in your body as well.
I'm wondering what you would even have to do to like make it.
Combine those elements. Well, you need what is it?
Already.
2 parts carbon, 5 parts hydrogen, 2 oxygen, or no, something like that.
No, but you got to bond them. That's the hard
Turn
part.
it into a fucking Sesame Street thing, and we were all just gonna hey, pains handle the mayonnaise. Hey,
Hey, does this smell like chloroform to you?
Well,
Chloroform's different.
my
It's a little
bad.
different, but same idea.
damn my meds.
Somebody's got to hit
Imagine
Artie
it
with
still had-
chloroform. That's what we need.
so is it just like a makes you like dizzy and you fall asleep, or is it like a anesthetic?
Ether can take a while to knock you out, like up to 15 minutes, really. But
Well,
chloroform,
Count down
right
from
amount of
10.
chloroform, you're
Again.
down.
yeah, that's
In the
Yeah,
movies,
that's different.
That's what they
That's
use in the
different.
movies, isn't it?
that's why they get the chloroform in the
That's
church.
what they used on me when I went to get probed for the kidney donation thing I was trying to do.
Oh,
When they go in through the dick hole.
Yowzer.
Enjoy your
Really?
yeah.
I'm not
They go in
changing-
there and they go all
Go
the way
up
into the
your
kidney.
urethra, as
Right up the
Exactly.
ass.
And they knock you out and they put it over me and they're like, count backwards from 10. I'm like,
Yeah,
I
right
didn't even
up
hit 10.
Mm.
I was out like that.
They tricked you. They said, take a deep breath and start counting. Oh, okay.
Okay. Speaking of,
Oh.
have any of you seen the video? I think it's a TikTok video
I-
of a girl that's trying to
Hope I don't get a
fight
sleep boner.
anesthesia. Or
So
is
embarrassing.
fighting anesthesia. It's like a minute and a half of her after the anesthesia is starting to have its effect, and she's
Why?
continuing to talk. Just it's so fucking funny because her eyes just kind of
Yeah.
gone, but her brain is still working and her mouth is still working. She's still coherent, but her eyes are just.
That's how the baby is after like a fucking bottle. She just swears to God that she wants to sit up, fucking pay attention to us. And I'm like, dude, you are like
Yeah.
on not even autopilot right now. You're just down spiraling towards Earth, and I have to keep catching your head.
Yeah.
It's like just lay down.
Hand me the remote, motherfucker! Give me the remote.
She is down for the count. It's like, dude, just go to sleep. Give it up. You like sleep. I've seen it.
We're all fans of it, literally.
I'm not.
You're not a fan of sleep.
Yeah, I think about it now.
No.
The whole ether thing. They're
Mikey's
similar
definitely not a fan of
in
sleep.
structure
Can I,
to alcohols.
can I talk to you?
It's what?
Ethers are similar in structure to alcohols. So
Okay.
You
But
just don't want to
solvent,
drink.
solvent makes a lot of sense because if I want to break down something and I don't want to,
Use water.
yeah, because water will break up a lot of bonds. But if I don't want water, I guess ether would be good for it. Like metals or something that I didn't want to oxidize, like
you
metals.
can use
or
a
something
hexane
like
too if you wanted.
That's what I'm talking about.
Hexane's really good for that.
that. You're a
It
heavy.
evaporates really quickly.
Is
I
ether
remember
an
just
ethyl?
enough chemistry to make me fucking stupid.
I want that hexane stuff that makes your what is it, hexasulfide or whatever, that makes your voice like super fucking deep.
Oh no, that's
helium.
That's called a.
yeah.
It's the opposite of
Oh,
helium.
helium is
Yeah,
not the one that
absolutely.
makes you
Audio
speak like a
effect.
squirrel. Like,
Yeah, but it's the opposite. It's
Wait a minute.
it's hexasulfide, something hexasulfide.
Yeah.
And it makes your voice super low.
Alma, can
Really?
you just,
It's
Alma,
heavier
can you,
than air.
Alma, can you help us out with a squirrel?
no. No, I don't think so. That's my voice. Don't make fun of my voice.
Oh,
Sulfur hexafluoride.
No. You said.
She doesn't mean to sound mousy.
Helium.
She doesn't have any helium handy, is what she's saying.
Yeah.
99 Luftballons.
Yeah, sorry about the
99 little balloons. Yeah, helium. You can inhale helium and have the high voice, and that's fun, and you can do that a few times. But I really wouldn't inhale a lot of sulfur hexafluoride.
Yeah,
right.
Probably a bad idea. The sulfur part. I mean, that's
doesn't take much though to make your voice drop. Right. It only takes like literally like just a little bit of gas, and that's it. Your voice will go down here like this.
Really?
But but I wouldn't recommend doing it a lot. Like, don't go to work with some and go, "Hey, check this out."
Yeah, the reason it works is because it relaxes.
Nope.
The muscles in your throat.
Nope.
Huh?
That's odd.
Nope.
The reason it works is because
sound travels slower in heavy gases.
Yes,
that's why.
Yes, it's heavier than air. Here it is.
That's right. There you go. We can't hear anything, dude.
We can't hear him.
You know what?
No,
He looks like
don't
a weatherman from Fort Wayne, Indiana.
Might be.
In 1998.
That's good.
Luke, I am your father.
Keep talking.
I can't believe that just came out of my mouth.
Okay, we're gonna take one deep.
And then he makes him breathe it all out and make sure he gets it all out, and then take a couple.
Yeah, because it's not really good.
You can't do it
probably. I can't imagine taking sulfur into your lungs.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure my mom would explode if that happened. She's allergic to sulfur, so I'm guessing.
She says that she smokes her cigarette.
Got sulfur in it.
Hey, I have survived 3 fucking heart attacks, and I still have 3 cigarettes a day.
I love these people who go, yeah, there's like 5,000 chemicals in cigarettes. I go, oh, is there? I don't even think there's 5,000 chemicals.
There's only 4,327 in this.
No, like cigarettes carry lots of different chemical compositions, different combinations of stuff that aren't good for you, obviously. But
no, they suck. They'll kill you.
Yeah, no, I started burning these things because they don't turn black any place. And as I can tell, not turning black means that I'm not coating some part of the inside of me black.
You cut me open right now, and I'm black all over.
I'm opposed. I'm just saying.
Strong ambitions to live to 150. So there you go.
I would much rather kick off at about 63 than live anywhere near.
Oh fuck, mate! No, 63 would have been too soon.
Oh no, fucking take me, Jesus. If you
Jesus, take the wheel.
63, you're just getting on that up ramp. Like, oh wow, like I went out and won a sailboat race today.
I will admit that when I started having heart attacks, I was disappointed because I was sure I was going to die of cancer because everybody in my dad's family has died of cancer. And I've smoked since I was 16 in 1980, and and I just expected that's how the game would get played. And then I learned, as I turned 41, my grandmother's voice is in my head where she's talking about her sister, and she's over here in the hospital with a cardiologist who says, well, is there any history of heart trouble in your family? And my grandmother says, well, my sister dropped dead in the fucking garden, so yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
I need a fucking garden.
That's when I realized that grandma's garden really was special.
Everybody needs a fucking garden. That's
And I never
pretty sure your grandma was pretty popular in the neighborhood.
I never went to bed to the sound of sheep at night ever again.
I got it. I understand we have a tire swing, but what are all these other swings?
Why is there a swing over the asparagus?
What the hell?
Oh,
Asparagus.
and why is there a place that says keys?
Wow, you sure grow a lot of bamboo. You must be
Yeah.
making a lot of. Must have a panda or something.
Wait, hang on, Neil. Asparagus.
But
Your
makes your pee
familiarity
smell
with,
funny.
your familiarity with asparagus. Nah, yeah, you're gonna. Have you ever seen it growing?
Yes, yes, I have.
Pre-harvest?
Yes,
Have you ever seen it post-harvest? When it gets
yes,
When it gets all huge
feet
and
tall.
feathery and stuff.
yes.
Okay, that's what I'm talking about. All right, never mind. I honestly thought that you weren't.
You are
picturing what I
a
was
kinky
picturing.
ass motherfucker. That's all.
I just wanted to make sure that you were seeing in your head what I was seeing in my head when you were saying the things that were coming out of your face after the things that were coming out of my face.
Yeah. All right.
Mhm.
Well, I hate to do this, folks, but it's past my bedtime.
Oh yeah, I gotta go.
This
grab the
getting
little one.
on.
Oh, can I say something real quick, Neil?
Of course.
So, my wife is going back to work soon. So that means I can finally record vocals because I can't sing with anybody in the house with me because I have self-worth issues. So I'm finalizing the track, like the track listings for a new 10-song project. So that should be coming out soon. And I'm doing a lot of the selection process over on my Twitch. On Twitch, I turned my advertising off, so feel free to come over to my streams, and then you won't get bombarded with 6 to 8 ads as soon as you fucking turn on the
Good.
fucking stream,
'Cause
because
that's
it
what
was
happened to me
giving
every time.
it was giving me $3 a fucking month. Y'all are worth fucking $3 to me, so I'm turning the shit off. Fuck them.
Yeah, yeah.
If that's all they're gonna fucking give me for fucking blasting my entire channel with any kind of ad that they see fit, and I don't even get to pick. It's not even like gaming stuff. It's not like atheist groups. You know what I mean? I don't even get to say on what
No,
happens.
you get Mormons and
Yeah, Christians.
do you know how to pray for Jesus?
I will.
I'm
I
just
will
saying- I'm
happily.
just
I will
saying, they're not
happily
even-
meet
It's
you.
very
I will-
particular.
I will meet you in Valparaiso and bring a gallon of gas, and it will be you will get been better off.
It's
Anyway,
Valparaiso is roughly halfway between.
so come hang out on my stream, twitch.tv/MikeyFamine, or come over to the YouTube, listen to some tunes. Even if you don't like the video game that I'm playing, all the music in the background I'm making on the spot. So
I'll
This
probably
is true.
just
I've
Oh.
seen you
hang out.
making music, and it's fun.
it's
Go
good. time.
listen, watch Mikey make his tunes. It's pretty cool.
They're all pretty
This-
cool too, man.
I think I got a couple of people that I'm gonna reach out to, but definitely Blatheist is gonna be on the album.
Are you part of Arts Against Arts group? Are you part of his chat group?
Who? Artie?
No,
Art.
not me.
Not you. Art Against what is it? Art Against the guy I just had on.
Art against ignorance.
Art Against Ignorance. Yes.
Oh, from the
Yeah.
other day? No.
Yeah. I should get you added to that chat because it's all the musicians
Oh.
Atheists specifically.
working on little
too.
projects and stuff like that. Huh?
That's
Cool.
nice.
It's a lot of atheists.
Most
Yeah,
of my
well, they're all atheists.
I
most of my
I
Bunch of fucking atheists.
want to thank you, Mikey Famine, for dropping in on my little rendezvous
hey, no worries.
the other day. That was kind of fun, like that.
I'm all hey, just know everybody, if you go live, I am there. I may not say anything,
Sweet.
but I am there. I'm always there.
I may or may not be. I might be in the lab burning myself. But
Don't
In my skin.
don't.
I'm an idiot.
You need
What can I
sleep.
tell
You need sleep, Neil. That way, you're less likely to set yourself on fire next time you go
Was
to
it,
work.
was it the cigarette lighter from a 1978 Trans Am you burned
You
yourself?
mean a
with?
1908 Trans Am?
I'm sorry. Did I enunciate? I'm sorry, I enunciated. Excuse me.
In the year that shall not be mentioned.
Look, it was 90.
That's what I did, Artie. I put my chin on the fucking exhaust pipe of a 19 Trans Am. That's what I did.
The cigarette lighter.
I bought some brand new Firestone.
Hot night.
Dare.
The thing that shot out at you.
I still have one of those just kicking around somewhere. It's from my old Nova, or sorry, not my Nova, my Vega that I had years ago.
Make up your mind.
Years ago.
Was it in
I didn't have a Nova.
Was it in here or was it in a movie or a show I saw where someone was talking about how they had like a cool uncle and it was talking about the cigarette lighter thing and like he would just push it like he didn't know what it was and then like the uncle just like pushed it and then like drove a couple blocks and then just stuck his hand out and caught it and lit it and then fucking put it back in.
You could adjust the springs in them for that to work like that.
You had to file it down just right. So that you had to be able to make it stick.
A little bit of KY in there.
And there was a spring that would expand when it got hot. But the only thing holding it in there was the friction of not having spring be hot.
Yeah.
Right. They were cool.
The coolness.
Hi, Megan.
Kept it in place.
Yeah, no, that's badass. It's also unlikely without burning the fuck out of my interior.
All right, we got to shut up so Neil can close the show and then we can talk after this.
Sorry, Neil. He looks so sleepy.
Anywho, thank you everyone in the chats on YouTube and Twitch because I'm not airing on Twitter anymore. Fuck Twitter.
Yeah.
Listen, no fucking girl from Ipanema shit. Shut up. So exclude Twitter. We'll change it up just to be the other one. We'll just a little bit. What is that? Fucking.
What is
that?
What is
that? I got it. Go ahead.
No idea.
Go ahead.
It's like somebody's alarm
Ollie,
clock.
is that you?
No.
I think that's you, Ollie. You got
probably a fucking smoke alarm going off.
Probably.
Yeah. Somebody's house is on fire.
One too many hot knives.
I think he knows that sound.
I think there's something wrong with my sensor.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Your sensor thing is going hoopy.
My glucose sensor is telling me I'm at 3.8 and I'm not that low. I think there's something wrong with the sensor.
Ooh. Huh. You sure?
Right. Careful.
Have test strips? Can you do that?
I'm going to go check. I haven't used a test strip in a long time. The thing is, I don't have a reader that works anymore.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah.
Dave says, "Shut up, y'all! Or I'll turn this Vega around and mute you." Thanks, everyone. Thanks to my guest who's no longer with us. Had to bail, Hollis. He was a great dude. I had so much fun chatting with him tonight. So watch for my thank you tweet, everybody. And as I always put one of those out, or I try to. I think I've forgotten a couple of times, but
I forget.
I fall asleep before. I appreciate that. I mean well, right? Anywho, also thanks to our amazing patrons and our members. And if you want to become either one of those, there are ways to do so. You can click the stuff in the description box below or the join button down there. All the money is going to a great cause, his daughter. So
little Kira.
So it's well worth it to throw in a super chat here and there, or we even have a PayPal you can send cash to if you'd like to as well. Which reminds me, I got like 8 something Canadian. So somebody obviously sent me $5 something or US, and it's like $8 or something. I don't know. I have no idea. It was 8 something. Yeah. So anywho, thank you everybody, and I think that's it. I don't know. I'm kind of stoned.
Here we go. I got you.
Kind of Neil.
Just read this. Just read the screen.
Okay. All right, buddy. Until the next time, guys. Like I always say at the end of the after parties, like the late great Carl Sagan once said, "Extraordinary claims require extraordinary evidence." I'm sleepy. Fuck you. I'm going to bed. Bye.
Happy Pride.
No.